counting down to first pitch in Atlanta. It's the Marlins and the Braves, and it's coming up next. MLB The Show comes to you this afternoon from down south, Turner Field in Atlanta, as we get ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Today, it's the finale of this three-game weekend series, as it'll be the Florida Marlins taking on the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian, happy to be with you here for this one. And as always, I'm joined by Major League veterans Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. Hud, we turn to you first. What are you going to be keeping an eye on in this matchup here?
Well, one guy to keep an eye on is the 2009 NL Rookie of the Year, Chris Coghlan. Raise your hand if you saw this coming. Not me, but he was sensational as a rookie last year. I don't see a sophomore jinx coming here. He's going to be good.
All right, Rex, we'll hear from Dave in a moment, but first let's get to our starting lineup for the visiting Florida Marlins. It comes to us courtesy of our friends at State Farm. At home or away, State Farm is there. They'll match up against a guy who finished third in the National League's ERA race in 2009, the 6'1" righty out of Curacao, Jair Jurgens. A look at the Braves' alignment behind him, featuring a former Gold Glover, Nate McLough, in center field. And Johnny Damon is on his way to the boxes. We're just about ready for baseball. And we are underway from Turner Field as the first pitch misses this afternoon, taken for ball one.
First pitch, 135.
Here's a swing, and a ball hits softly on the line. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. And that'll extend his hit streak as well, as he's now reached a baker's dozen, 13 ball games. Chris Coghlan will step in now, hoping to extend his hitting streak to 8 games here. Try and pitch out here, but Damon stays put at first.
Wheels are spinning now.
On at first is Damon, nobody out. Now the 1-0 pitch. And a changeup has him fooled there, as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he will make the nice running catch out there, as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Our umpires this afternoon, Earl Hendricks calls the balls and strikes. Mac Harvey, the crew chief, is over at first. Chuck Price at second, and Clyde Washington will handle the duties over at third. Hanley Ramirez will take his cuts now. And that misses for ball one.
And this guy's had a great month power-wise so far, with 7 dingers in the month alone.
Runners on first with 1 down. And they'll try and pitch out here, but Damon stays put at first. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and a reach there by Escobar, but it's by him, a base hit.
Well, he got the ground ball he needed, but this one had eyes, and it's first and second now with still only 1 out.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan Uggla. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And this is the time you want to get a jump on this guy if you can. Get him while he's still getting settled.
Runs that slurve of his inside, and it's 2-0.
And he's had a pretty good look at those first two pitches. Be aware, 2-0.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
And you don't want to tempt fate early in the ball game by leaving a fastball up like that.
And here's a pitch that Uggla's able to lay off, and he's got it to 3-1 now.
Oh, now you really got to be careful here on 3-1. This is a dangerous spot.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
We're not even 5 minutes into this game, and already we've got a big battle here at the plate.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
And as he's walking away, I think he's saying, "Don't you know who I am? You can't call that on me." But he does, and he can, and he did.
Jorge Cantu will be the batter. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he finds a pitch to his liking that time, and he gets him on the board early by driving in the game's first run.
Cody Ross will be the batter. And this is low, ball 1.
And he just hasn't been able to find it yet.
Fouled back. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. Now a swing and a ground ball for Escobar at shortstop. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Marlins lead it 1-0. And there's the starting lineup for the host Atlanta Braves as put forth by their manager Bobby Cox. And on the mound to face this lineup, there you see the numbers for the hard-throwing right-hander Josh Johnson. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Bottom of the first straight ahead as Yunel Escobar steps in to get him started. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he misses here. No, called a strike on the inside corner. Wow, it's 0-2 now.
Well, this won't be a 4-hour game with a strike zone like that.
And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And he's probably saying, "You're not going to call that one a strike also, are you?"
And Escobar swings and misses, and he's down on strikes, 1 away.
And here's a spot where you get ahead with strike 1, then work down, down, down in the zone. Some pretty tough locations right there.
So 1 away now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Martin Prado. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
Woo! Straight challenge right there.
Swing and a ground ball to short. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw on to first, and Johnson's keeping these bats at bay here. Quickly 2 away.
Well, you said it. He's got to get a lot into this throw, and he's got the arm strength to get it over there in time.
So now 2 gone here in the inning for Chipper Jones. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And that's in there at 95. Won't see any of those in batting practice.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
And he's already showing he's in complete control here in this first inning.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
And that's a good 2-strike pitch there, as now it might be just to set up something away.
And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move to the second now at Turner Field. The Marlins on top, 1-0. John Baker leads things off now in the top half of the second. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And at the plate, he's just 1 for 7 in the series, so he's in a bit of a cold spell.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Yeah, and that's a good spot to try to get somebody to pop the ball up.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And it bounces around down there now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, they were able to strike quick for a run in the first inning, and now this leadoff double right here has them in good shape to score again here in the second.
Gabby Sanchez will get his first shot at it here. First pitch coming. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. And an underhanded toss to Jurgens for the out.
Well, he's got one job here, and that's to get the man to third. That's good baseball.
Josh Johnson will get his first opportunity now. And there's the fastball from Jurgens as he jumps ahead 0-1.
And a good chance to really help himself out here early on.
Shallow center. McLeod has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
And against a guy like this, you take any run you can get. Good job there to drive it in.
Johnny Damon will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time.
Come on, Brad. Come on.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
And sometimes when you're a leadoff hitter, go ahead and take a pitch. Let your pitcher catch his breath for a second.
In there, 1-1.
Boy, what better way to spend a Sunday afternoon than at the old ballpark?
2 out, nobody on. And this is lined into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit, his second of the afternoon.
And look where this pitch is, right in the happy zone. He loves that thing middle in, and he explodes right through it.
Chris Coghlan will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And with 2 outs and the number 2 hitter at the plate, this is a good time to steal, so you'd better keep your eye on him over there at first base.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Boy, there's the value of speed in the bases. The distraction over at first is very valuable to the guy at the plate.
Now a bullet toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner.
And we'll have a visit from the pitching coach here, and he's got to be saying, come on, quit laying it in there, meat.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch on the way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
And they've got a chance to double this lead to 4-0 if he can come through, so this is a big AB.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Really got to jump on this guy now while he's rattled.
On a good pitch, ties him up there as this is hit on the ground to third. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves nothing. Brian McCann will start things off in the bottom of the second. And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike 1.
And Earl Hendricks is known for having a pretty wide strike zone. He'll give you that pitch on the corner.
At the knees, ruled a ball. It's 1-1 now.
That might have been a makeup call right there.
Foul back. And a strike 3 here, but now the ball gets away. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
And this will cause any pitcher to have a panic attack when he sees it. A good pitch there for strike 3, but then the ball gets away from the catcher momentarily before he gathers and throws it to first for the putout.
Nate McLeod will dig in here. throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And he's just breezing right now.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Here's where he likes to bust guys in with that slider. That could be coming next.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And the 2-2 is taken the other way on the ground to third. Great play to Spirit. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Pretty nice little start to the ball game here. 5 up, 5 down, 3 of them on strikeouts. He's showing he's going to be a force to be reckoned with in this one.
Melky Cabrera will stand in for the first time here. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Boy, and he has been razor sharp these first 2 innings.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And a step on first for the out. This side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 2 full. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves nothing. Dan Uggla ready to go here as we begin the third. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And you can tell he's really showing him a lot of respect at the plate.
And that's in there, 2-1.
At 2-1, Matt, he can still try to sit on location.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Boy, it can be draining out there to pitch day games in the heat of the summer, so we'll keep an eye on his effectiveness as we get further along.
And here's a swing and a miss by Uggla as he's set down on strikes for out number 1.
Well, as you know, after giving up runs in both the first and second innings, he could really use a good 1-2-3 here in the third. That's a good first step.
The leadoff man retired now for Jorge Cantu. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. McLeod is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Boy, and this ballpark was just big enough to hold that one. That ball was given a pretty good ride that time.
Cody Ross will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside with that slurve of his, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Fouled straight back. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2 and 2.
And already we're seeing a lot of deep counts early in the ball game. These can really start to pile up if you're not careful.
And a changeup here as this ball's grounded foul. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3 and 2 now.
Boy, and I'm exhausted just watching this at-bat unfold.
Sliced down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself. That'll do it for this half of the inning. A good half inning of work by Jair Jurgens. His club needs to get him some runs, however. It's 2-zip. Troy Glaus makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Good fastball out of Johnson there, and it's strike 1.
And now that he's warmed up a little more, he's getting a little more oomph on that fastball than he had out of the gate.
Late swing as this is laced down the line. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
And you'll see, this is a ball running out of the strike zone. A bit of a late swing, but he still manages to get pretty good wood on it. The problem was it was right to the first baseman who takes it himself.
Matt Diaz will step in now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Boy, he's just sailing along now.
Pitch on the way. And boy, I was waiting for him to get rung up there, but it never happened. 2-2 now.
Man, a nasty slider there. Could have very easily rung him up.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And that strikeout there is the 99th time he's gone down on strikes this season. One away from hitting the century mark.
Jair Jurgens will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
And you can tell he's really in his zone out there now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
And that's a good sign there. When he's using the slider to set up the two-seamer, it gives him a lot of weapons on the mound.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Florida's out in front, 2-0. John Baker will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You gotta turn him loose now.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
And the changeup low is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of. You just want to crush that thing.
And there's ball 2 now. Missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
Well, one thing you don't want to do is walk the leadoff guy and give the Marlins a base runner.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Oh, this is quite a dogfight now.
Here's the full count offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Tries to bust the fastball in his hands that time on 3-2, and that was a good pitch. It locked him up, but it winds up being ball 4 anyway.
Gabby Sanchez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In there for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, where is the bat speed?
Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And this is a good comeback after that leadoff walk. Now all he needs is a ground ball at somebody, and he'll be right back in that dugout.
Josh Johnson will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. Flip will go to Prado covering, and the sacrifice works to a tee.
Trying to avoid the double play ball that could have ended the inning. When you don't have confidence in a pitcher swinging the bat, this becomes a very wise play.
Johnny Damon will step in, a base hit in his last time. Swinging, the ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And there's ball 1.
And he's looking for RBI number 43 on the year if he can cash in.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, this is a tough way to help your on-base percentage out of the number 1 spot, but he's on base here regardless.
Chris Coghlan will dig in. He doubled his last time. And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, tough to elevate on a fastball down there. That's a good spot to miss.
2-0.
He's been coming at these guys all day. Not quite sure why he's nibbling now.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
And as my old colleague likes to say, deuce is wild, 2 on, 2 out, and a 2-2 count.
Next pitch from Jurgens will be number 74 in the ballgame. Now the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And now those runners ought to get a good start here, 3-2.
Swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Marlins strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Full slate of games on a Sunday afternoon as we give you a look at the National League scoreboard presented by the National Baseball Hall of Fame. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Now here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Foul ball straight back. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Sign of a good leadoff hitter here, really working that count.
Line to left. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
And after setting these guys down 1-2-3 in each of the first 3 innings, he finally surrenders his first base runner here to kick off the 4th. Let's see how he bounces back.
Martin Prado will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And now we'll see how he responds to working in the stretch for the first time. That's a good start there.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Fouled back. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in show motion. You think you like this call? Oh, come on.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and here comes Chipper. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. On the ground for Ramirez, this could be 2. A diving effort there by Ramirez, but he can't quite get there. It's a base hit.
Well, it's been a long weekend for him at the plate so far, but he finally shows some signs of life here as he squares up on that one pretty good.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And the one piece of good news here, this guy's a double play waiting to happen.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and both these pitches have been strikes, but neither's been in a spot he can drive.
Oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
And you'll see a lot of wild pitches on sliders like that. Guys just wind up gripping that thing too tight with runners on base, and he hung on to that one a little too long.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
And he's not missing by a little here. He's missing by feet.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Fastball bounces up to the plate, and it's taken for a ball.
And after 3 fairly painless innings, he's had to throw a lot of pitches here in the 4th.
Ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. In there, a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. A run is in. Now the relay home. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
Well, here in the middle innings now, we're right back where we started from. Good at bat there, and we're all tied again.
Nate McCloud will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Set, now the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And a base hit here could get him to RBI number 50 on the year.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Ah, gotta keep the horse in the starting gate there, pal. Wait for that to come to you.
Now a swing and a miss that time by McLeod. He's gone for out number 2.
Well, when you got the kind of fastball he does, you don't have to worry about where you put it. Anywhere over the dish is tough to hit. See ya!
Two gone now in the Braves' half of the 4th, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Well, now he's got a good chance to minimize the damage if he can get this guy.
2 out here and a runner at second. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
Great chance here to pick up his 52nd RBI of the year.
Working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, he is really making him work out there.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs on to end the inning. Hanley Ramirez will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it costs him and goes right by him.
Well, when you got a guy like this on the mound, you got to cherish any break you can get. They really need to make these guys pay for that error.
Dan Ugla will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
And they haven't tried running on this catcher yet through the first 4 innings. We'll see if that changes.
McCann can't get a glove on that one. It's by him to the backstop. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, McCann's normally pretty good at getting pitches like this, but he has no shot there, and that'll be a wild pitch.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And now against his body, a jump throw. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Boy, and you talk about an athletic play from your shortstop. This ball is ticketed for left field. Heck, he even winds up in left field as he has to leap to make his throw, but he still finds the arm strength to get it to first. That's as good as they come.
One away now for the Marlins in their half of the fifth, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Jorge Cantu. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And he's just 2 for 9 in the series thus far, so he could use a base hit here.
From the belt, the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And sometimes you got to do this to keep that guy off the plate.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
And it's pretty clear they've decided to work him up in the zone here as they've gone up with the last 3 pitches.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
And now's where I think you have to sit changeup and react fastball.
One out and a runner on second base. Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, he's on a tightrope now, and he's going to have to do all he can just to keep this game even.
Cody Ross will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. And now the lefty Eric O'Flaherty's up and throwing in the Braves bullpen. And that misses, ball 1.
He's gone from throwing nice and easy to now he's having a little trouble finding that rhythm.
Ball 2.
And this is a good time in the ball game to be selective. Go ahead and run that pitch count up a bit.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 2-0 count, the pitch. 2-1 now.
He's taking a little off from his top speed. Just need to get one over.
Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2.
Yeah, and once he got that fastball on 2-0, he got the changeup as an equalizer on 2-1.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, it looks like the bottom half of the order needs to pick up the slack here, but this ain't gonna help much. You got to go.
John Baker steps in now. Fastball is hit on the ground towards short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on a base hit, also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. Home half of the fifth coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Troy Glaus will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And I can guarantee these guys would love to get a little spark here from the bottom of the order.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
Might have been trying to overthrow that one a bit.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, and perfectly located right there.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, battling back to even. Now you got to think about that slider running away.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3.
And right now, that fastball's been so good he hasn't really needed his secondary pitches all that much. Another good heater there.
Matt Diaz will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boy, that was country hardball right there, Matt. Right by him.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And this crowd's fallen into a bit of a lull here in the middle innings.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
And now on the mound, you lose the advantage of strike 1 by missing with 2 straight.
Next pitch from Johnson will be his 74th of the ball game.
And he's yet to walk anybody this afternoon, but he's in danger of losing his man right here.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
And you'll get a look at the catcher giving the signs to the infielders. Definite bunting situation here, so let's see how the infield attacks this one.
Jair Jurgens will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. And they'll have to go to Ugla covering the bag at first as the sacrifice is a good one.
Trying to avoid the double play ball that could have ended the inning. When you don't have confidence in a pitcher swinging the bat, this becomes a very wise play.
Yunel Escobar will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. comes set. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Good late break there. Good pitch to get ahead on.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on first for the out. This side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Gabby Sanchez will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
And that last pitch puts him at 91 now for the ball game as you check the pitches by inning. So stamina will start to become a real factor here as he goes along.
Josh Johnson will dig in, hit a sacrifice fly earlier. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
And it's only August, but this game has a little bit of a playoff feel to it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lined into left center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's got to do an Olympic floor exercise here after the play. That was pretty nice.
Johnny Damon will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Oh, and I think I'd be upset here too. Get this guy out of here. He's going to hurt someone.
Chris Coghlan will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. Damon. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over.
Looking to move into scoring position with 2 out, but a good throw there nailed it. So they're held in check here this half of the inning.
2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 2-2. Martin Prado will dig in, 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And he's got a 5-game hitting streak at the plate that's starting to come into jeopardy.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
That's a foul ball.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
And right now at the plate, I think you sit on fastball and react to the breaking ball.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
And you can't understate how important a leadoff base runner would be in a tie ball game. So this is a big pitch right here.
And this is fouled straight back. Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. Settling under it is Cantu. And he's got it for the first out.
Tie ball game here in the bottom of the 6th. Get a look at his numbers through 5 1/3. Not too bad. Just 2 earned runs. He's been keeping guys off balance throughout.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Chipper Jones. And here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is the part of the order that he's really got to worry about.
Now a swing and a ground ball for Ramirez at short. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper, 2 away. Brian McCann will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And this guy's double earlier in the ball game has been their only extra base hit so far.
The 1-0 now to McCann. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball.
That's foul.
Swing and a high chopper. Played there by Cantu. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. And since we saw the National League earlier, let's take a look at what's happening in the American League on our out-of-town scoreboard. Chris Coghlan will step in to get things started for the Marlins. He'll be followed by the dangerous Hanley Ramirez on deck. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball one.
And remember that he's already extended his hitting streak with a double earlier in the ball game.
.1-0 on the way. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, and once you see a guy 3 or 4 times in a game, it's easy to see patterns in how they pitch you.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And now this has to be a strike. You cannot live with a leadoff walk in the late innings of a tie ball game.
3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Baseball on a glorious Sunday afternoon. Alongside Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, Matt Vasgersian bringing you the action here in our series finale. Leadoff man gone, so they'll work against the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And the MLB average is right around 58% for first pitch strikes. He's got to be way over that.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
And that thing looked like it was still rising at the end.
Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone.
Well, this guy gave up single runs in the first and second innings, but it looks like he's found his groove now, and he is really pitching well out there.
Dan Uggla will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And a dive there by Escobar, but he can't get it. It's a base hit.
Well, sometimes when you're facing a pitcher that's really got it going, you need to basically just take what he's going to give you. That's a tough pitch down in the zone, but he hangs in there and gets himself a knock.
Now here comes Bobby Cox out of the Braves dugout. And it looks like that's going to be it for Jair Jurgens. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Manny Acosta will come in and pitch now. Jorge Cantu will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, with 2 outs, you got to get a good lead at first so you can score that go-ahead run on a ball in the gap.
And Cantu won't offer it that one either. It's 2-0.
And you can bet there's at least one interested party in that dugout. You've got a starter waiting to see if he's going to be on the hook for the loss or not.
Swinging a hard-hit ball back up the middle. And a dive there by Escobar, but he can't get it. It's a base hit.
Well, they summon the righty out of the bullpen to get a favorable matchup, but this time it backfires on him.
Cody Ross would dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And I got to say, I've been surprised at their inability to cash in so far. They need a big hit here.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And he's working hard from the neck up right now.
Here comes the 2-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And McLeod will make the play, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Nate McLeod will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. Look at the stop. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece.
Ah, this is a nice play here. Look at him stretch out to get this thing, and then he says, you know what? I'll just go ahead and do this all myself. Nice.
Leadoff man gone, and that brings up Melky Cabrera. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
And now at the plate, you got to do something to get this guy out of the role he's been on.
And he takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And the 1-1 is on the ground down to third. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Another good pitch right there for the out. You know his manager would appreciate a quick inning here, and he's been able to record the first 2 outs on just 4 pitches.
So the bases are empty with 2 away for Troy Gloss. Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
And look how calm he looks out there. His tempo looks really good right now.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And this pitch is taken outside, I suppose. 3-1.
Ah, come on already.
Lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Boy, he's really digging himself in a hole right here. The last thing you want to do is put the possible go-ahead run on base without even making him swing the bat.
Matt Diaz will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Waits, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And no threat to run over there at first, so with 2 away, you can focus all your energy squarely on this guy.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
And now here's where you really need to make that 2-out walk pay off.
Gets a piece of it here on 2-0 as this is foul tipped straight back and into the catcher's mask, as you can hear that one from way up here. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. Russ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves strand 1. Score remains 2-2. And now Bobby Cox is making his way toward home plate, so it would appear we'll have a double switch here. So a new pitcher set to take over now, and it's the Washington-bred left-hander Eric O'Flaherty that gets the call. John Baker will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And waiting for him to call a strike, but he never did. It's 1-0.
Boy, tough call to get on your first pitch of the ball game. He's thinking that was a strike in the bullpen.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, judging by his release point there, he just doesn't look like he's totally warm yet.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Love a punch out right out of the gate. And this is a guy that'll strike out a bit too.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
And this is the possible go-ahead run here at the plate, so you've got to make him earn his way on to start the inning.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Oh, boy, the very last thing you want to do is walk a leadoff guy in an inning. Now you've put the possible go-ahead run on base without even making him work for it.
Emilio Bonifacio will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. And now we see the new Braves closer, Billy Wagner, up and throwing in the bullpen. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right, but a foul ball. Ball 1.
And we're still about a week away from the rosters expanding, so they don't have as many options on the bench as they will next month.
Line softly to the right side. Foul. He's set, now the pitch. Strike 3 called, so the pinch hitter will head right back to where he came from. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. New pitcher coming on now, the veteran Japanese right-hander Takashi Saito. Ronnie Paulino will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Boy, and they would love a double play ball right here.
He's ready now, the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
And looking around this place, not too many people have made their way to the exits.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Got to credit their patience here in this inning. They're just letting him work himself into trouble.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? But Prado for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Emilio Bonifacio will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. So a new pitcher will come on now as we see the right-hander Jose Veras take over. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here as Omar Infante has grabbed a bat and made his way into the on-deck circle. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. And a liner towards second. Ugla's throw is right there for the first out.
Just doesn't seem like anybody wants to take control of this game. I mean, this one's ripe for the taking, but neither side has been able to generate much offense to speak of.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And it's back to the top of the order now for Yunel Escobar. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And that thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
And if you throw enough fastballs in succession, guys are going to time it, so be careful.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
And now you wonder if he'll get the same pitch 3-1 that he did on 2-0.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And a step on first himself for the out.
Ball ran in on him there, and all he could do was fist the ball over to first, where it was as easy a play as a first baseman's going to have.
Martin Prado will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Here's the first offering. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Chipper Jones will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
These guys have played it pretty close to the vest so far. No stolen base attempts as of yet.
Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
And this place is humming right now.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Whew, and he might have seen his life flash before his eyes there.
Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
I think that's the one he wanted to swing at, but he wouldn't do it.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Johnny Damon will lead off when we return. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Omar Infante will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Diori Hernandez will come into the game now on defense. Johnny Damon will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. And now it looks like the right-hander Peter Moylan is up to throw in the Atlanta bullpen. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, for the last few innings, this game's been right there for the taking, but the bats have gone silent. You wonder what it's going to take for us to find a winner here.
Chris Coghlan will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Lays off 1-0.
Still no home runs in the ball game on either side of the scorecard.
Swing and a line drive to center field, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Just a loud out. That's how you have to look at that if you're on the mound. He made a mistake, but he got away with it.
Hanley Ramirez will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Ball 1.
And this is a guy that loves the moment on the mound. He lives for this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One 1-0 pitch now. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Just no way to even try and get extended on that fastball down there.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
They set up away that time, but he couldn't quite hit a spot with a bender.
And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. hard but foul. Look out over there. On the ground down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself. That will do it for this half of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. And we are tied 2-2. A new pitcher is set to go now as we'll get a look at the Venezuelan-born left-hander Reniel Pinto. Brian McCann will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Sliced down the left side, but foul. And now Leo Nunez starts to loosen up in the Florida bullpen. This is high, a ball and a strike.
And I know they don't want to flirt with another one up in the zone here.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out.
And that's the second time he's gone down on strikes in the ballgame. The 5th of the series alone. Just not seeing the ball real well.
Nate McLeod will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Coughlin is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And if we allow ourselves to look ahead to a possible 10th inning, it'll be 4, 5, and 6 due up in the top half. Melky Cabrera will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. And now he drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Well, this is what you call by any means necessary. They just needed to get somebody on base, so now the possible winning run is on first after that bunt single.
Troy Glaus will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. And a foul ball straight back. Boy, and a big rip that time by Glaus as he can't make contact. 0-2.
And I'll tell you what, not one person has left this ballpark.
And don't know how you let that go, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Whew, I don't know how you lay off of that one. He could have easily been rung up right there and probably should have been.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Throw to first is in time, though, so the drop third strike doesn't hurt him as the side is retired. Dan Ugla will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. First offering on the way. And Saito will start him out with a fastball. A good pitch for strike one.
And they're going to let him start his third inning out of the pen. That's a lot for a setup guy.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Deceiving pitch there. Good job to hold up in time.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And you can tell that the scouting report's been telling him to keep everything down here.
And he hits the corner with that one, 2-2.
Oh boy, time to choke up to the label. Anything to avoid another punch out.
The 2-2 coming. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Into his third inning now. You wonder if his effectiveness will start to drop a bit.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Always good to get that first guy out to begin the extra frames. You want to get right back in that dugout as quickly as possible to keep momentum.
Jorge Cantu will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And the one good thing about extra inning games, I get to work more with Soup. You're my idol.
Give him the heat.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Oof. When you say hello to a 94-mile-an-hour fastball, that's never a good feeling. We'll see you in the whirlpool tonight, no doubt about it.
Willie Taveras will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Cody Ross will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. Pitch out, but Taveras isn't moving yet.
Boy, and now the wheels are really starting to turn here.
comes back with a fastball, but this one's by him for strike one.
Well, if he needed to pick a time to come up with his first hit of the series, this would be as good as any.
And he'll throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Fouled straight back. On the move is Taveras. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. And he short-armed the throw a bit as it skips past him at second.
Boy, oh boy. Of all the times for an unearned run to cross, this is a lemon of a time to have a defensive meltdown as that pushes a tying run across the plate.
John Baker will have a chance here in a crucial spot with the go-ahead run just 90 feet away. Here's the first pitch, and that's taken for strike one.
In a game like this, every play is big, every pitch is big.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Now his dugout's got to be saying, one more. Give me one more big pitch.
Good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Well, this game has not been for the faint of heart. There have been some tense moments, and this is another one.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. McLeod is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left stranded. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Willie Taveras is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. David Ross is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
All right, winning runs on base here to start the 10th. Now you put these guys squarely on the defensive right from the start of the inning.
Omar Infante will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And now here in the 10th inning, moving that runner up to second is going to be critical.
Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Good execution there as the sacrifice works that time. Now let's see if they can make it pay off.
Yunel Escobar will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Lays off the slider. Don't know quite where that missed, but it's 1-0.
And with a base open in extra innings, you don't have to go after this guy if you don't want to.
Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Line hard into left. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out.
And as you take a look at this again, you see him get the bat head out in front of this nicely as he rips it to left. But unfortunately, it's right at the left fielder who takes it without much of a problem.
Diori Hernandez will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Fastball, very easy to lay off that one. It's a ball 1.
And on the infield, you got to dive at everything. Make sure you can at least knock the ball down.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And I'd be surprised if this is anything besides a fastball down the middle. They want this guy to swing the bat.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. New pitcher coming on now. It's a submariner from down under. Seems fitting. The Australian-born Peter Moylan. Emilio Bonifacio will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. Here it comes. 1-1.
And this is the 5th pitcher they've used in the ball game, so that bullpen's getting awfully lonely down there.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
And this is where it really pays off to be a switch hitter, as he won't have to contend with that funky sidearm motion.
And boy, he's just saying, where do I have to put it? 3-1 now.
And you're facing the potential go-ahead run, so you do not want to give him a free pass to start the inning.
Fastball in there, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And you just want anything that can get you going in extra innings. We've seen a leadoff walk be the difference in a ball game more than once, so they need to take advantage of this.
Number 7 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball one.
And now here in the 11th, there's no two ways about it. You've got to move that guy into scoring position.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And he's got a dugout full of guys thinking, listen, kid, this would be a good time to get that first Major League home run.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And, oh, he can't rein it in. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. To Escobar for one. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Ball hit a little too slowly that time. Good job to get the lead runner at second, but there just wasn't enough time to get them both.
Johnny Damon will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first pitch. And Moreland gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1.
Yeah, and when you get strike one on the corner, you can expand that strike zone right away.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
And when you need a double play ball, I don't see the logic of working this guy up in the zone.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a good eye there by Damon. Back even at 2-2. Sliced hard the other way, and he is going to reach. It's a base hit.
And as the summer's heating up, so is his bat. Look at this swing here in show motion. He's definitely got it working now.
Chris Coghlan will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Matt. If there was ever a time for a strikeout, this is it.
Hanley Ramirez will be the batter here, and with the bases loaded, they can afford to play double play depth up the middle. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And some tense moments now here in the 11th.
lays off for ball one.
And this is a big chance to break open what's been a tight game to this point, and they've finally got the right guy at the plate to do it, too.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
And this would obviously be a huge strikeout if he could get it.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. Cabrera is there. Let's see if they test it. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Oh, and that is a thank you very much right there. He needed a little something to go his way here, and he caught a break when this ball hung up because that pitch was hammered.
Chris Medlin will come on looking to get the final out of the inning. Dan Ugla will stand in, just 1 for 5 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
And how tough is it to come in right out of the pen and have to face this guy?
And there's ball one.
Some anxious moments in that dugout now.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves 2. Leo Nunez will come on now, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. Chipper Jones to get us going now in the home half of the 11th. Ball one.
These guys could really use a leadoff base runner here.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ball 2 now.
And he's not going to swing at borderline pitches. He knows what his assignment is.
In there, 2-1.
And they obviously want to work him away as that's 3 straight on the outside part of the plate.
And Chipper so good at waiting for his pitch. He's got it to 3-1 now.
And with a potential tying run at the plate, you can't give up a leadoff walk here.
Lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
This will set the manager's blood boiling. You're working with a slim lead late in the ball game and you walk the leadoff guy. That just can't happen.
Brian McCann will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
And they may have been shading him towards the alley a bit, so he has to cover a lot of ground to get to this thing. But he's able to run it down just inside the foul line.
So a runner at first now with one away, and digging in the left-handed hitter Nate McLeod. Runner at first, Chipper, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Got to make sure you cut down the gaps here and avoid the extra base hit if at all possible.
Boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Step on the bag for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
And that could very well put the end to the hit streak, and he most likely won't get another shot.
Melky Cabrera will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
And looking around this place, not too many people have made their way to the exits.
Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, I'm sure they're thinking this was a little too close for comfort, but they hang on to win it in a close ball game.
Probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but Dave, what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man that shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this you can call on to finish things out for you, and that's just exactly what he did.
So that'll just about do it. For Dave Campbell, Rex Hugler, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for being with us this afternoon. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. The Marlins win it 3-2. Highlights from 11 innings of baseball are coming up next as we say so long, everybody.